If you're planning Trinidad Carnival for the first time, there's one question that quietly stresses a lot of visitors out. How am I going to get around? Because once you start researching, you quickly realize something. Trinidad Carnival isn't like your typical tourist destination where you can rent a car to get around everywhere. Between road closures, parking chaos in Port of Spain, and the sheer number of events happening at the same time, renting a car can actually make your trip more stressful than easier. But here's the good news. You can have an incredible Trinidad Carnival experience without renting a car at all. And I actually recommend that because when you add the responsibility of driving and other responsibilities during Carnival, it becomes too much of a headache. Being driven around allows for you to relax in between feds, especially since you will be drinking. In this video, I'm going to walk you through multiple ways that you can get around smoothly, even during the busiest week of the year. And stick around until the end because I'm also going to share the biggest transportation mistake first-timers make. And fixing that one mistake can completely change your Carnival experience. All right, let's get into it. So first, let's talk about why many experienced visitors don't rent a car at all. During Carnival week, Port of Spain becomes extremely congested. Major road closures, traffic patterns change, parking disappears almost instantly. And if you're unfamiliar with the city, you can easily spend 30 minutes just trying to find somewhere to park. Now imagine doing that when your fete has already started, or worse yet, your fete already started and you have another fete that you have to go to. That 30 minutes, while it seems a little bit, especially for those of us who are accustomed to driving and searching for parking in major cities, that can eat up at your time. Most of us focus on something much smarter. They build a transportation strategy using few different options. And the first one is probably the easiest. One of the most convenient ways to move around during Carnival is using rideshare app like TT Rideshare or TTRS for short. If you've used rideshare anywhere else in the US, the process feels exactly the same. You request your ride, your driver arrives, and you're on your way. This works especially well for getting to your feds, getting to restaurants if you choose to eat outside of your hotel, or if you're in an Airbnb and you need to get to a Massy store, costume pickup, airport transportation. But here's the part that many don't realize. During peak Carnival events, ride demand can spike dramatically, which means wait times can be longer. So the trick is simple. Schedule extra time into your plans. Instead of calling a ride when the event starts, request one 30 to 45 minutes earlier. It's a small adjustment that makes the entire week feel smoother. But rideshare is only one piece of the puzzle. Another common option during Carnival week is hiring a private driver. And this becomes especially useful if you're traveling with a... Instead of ordering rides every time you want to leave your hotel or Airbnb, you have someone who already knows the quickest routes, which roads will close, where the events are happening, when to pick you up. Local drivers also understand something visitors don't always anticipate. During Carnival, traffic patterns change constantly. Having someone who already understands that can save you a lot of frustration. But before you start searching randomly online for drivers, there's actually a much more structured transportation option that many visitors are now using. One option that has become extremely helpful for visitors is organized event transportation. A great example is Carnival Transportation by My Carnival Match. They coordinate rides specifically for Carnival events so that you do not have to worry about how you're going to get there or how you're going to get back. You can check them out on Instagram at My Carnival Match and their service, Carnival Transportation. What makes this helpful is that it's designed specifically for Carnival visitors, especially those of you who do not have any connection to Trinidad, do not know anyone in Trinidad, and you do not know where to begin. They will help you coordinate your rides and they will pick you up and drop you off. All you have to do is go online, sign up, follow their registration process so that they know that you are a passenger for them to work with during Carnival time. Instead of scrambling to find a ride at 2 a.m. after a fete, you already know how you're going to get back. And later in this video, I'm going to explain how choosing the wrong accommodation can completely cancel out all of these transportation options. So make sure you stay around for that part. because where you stay can either make your carnival incredibly easy or unnecessarily complicated. Now, here's something that surprises a lot of first-time visitors. During Carnival Week, it is quite possible to walk to get around. It is not ideal for your entire trip, but it is still very possible. If, one, you're staying close to a fete that you are attending, or even for costume pickup, you do not need to be in a car for your entire Trinidad visit. However, please do not throw caution to the wind and think because you are from any major city where walking to get around is a badge of honor that you're going to do the same in Trinidad. Always play it safe and be mindful of your surroundings. With that said, here's something else that walking does that most people don't talk about. It allows you to actually experience carnival culture, Trinidad culture. You'll hear music playing down the street. You'll see people liming. You'll feel the energy of the city building throughout the week. And that's something you completely miss when you are constantly in a car. Now, remember earlier when I said I'll share the biggest transportation mistake first-time visitors make? Here it is. They book accommodation too far away from the carnival events. Sometimes visitors stay in areas that look nice online, but are 40 minutes away from where the events are happening. And 40 minutes is a long time, especially when there is traffic. Remember, traffic on a Friday afternoon exists everywhere, even on Carnival Friday. And suddenly, every single outing requires a long drive. Transportation becomes expensive, travel time becomes frustrating, and the entire experience feels harder than it should be. This is exactly why carnival planning has to be intentional, and why I offer Carnival Clarity consultations. During a consultation, we identify where your carnival plans are breaking down and help you get unstuck. If this sounds helpful to you, book a complimentary consultation at the link below. Another thing many visitors don't think about until the last minute is beauty appointments for Carnival Monday and Tuesday. And by the time they start looking, the best artists are already fully booked. If you're playing mass and you want makeup that holds up through the heat, the road, and hours of photos, you can book your appointment with the Face Candy Studio team. My airbrush makeup artists are highly skilled and trained in airbrush, ensuring your skin look and feel as beautiful and healthy with the makeup as it does without. Appointments fill quickly, so if you already know you'll be in Trinidad Carnival next year, click the link below and reserve your experience today. So now let's talk about something that makes transportation and your entire carnival experience much easier. Planning earlier than most people do. Because the people who have the smoothest carnival trips usually did one thing differently. They started planning months ahead of time. My 12-month Trinidad Carnival planning schedule shows you exactly what and when you should be booking everything for Trinidad Carnival for an entire year leading up to it. So instead of feeling overwhelmed, you always know what step comes next. You can download that schedule using the link below. So to recap, you absolutely do not need to rent a car to enjoy Trinidad Carnival. Most experienced visitors rely on rideshare, private drivers, organized transportation services like those from My Carnival Match, and simply staying close enough to walk to many places. When your accommodations and schedules are planned properly, getting around becomes much easier than you may expect. If you're planning Trinidad Carnival, make sure you subscribe because I share insider guidance every week to help you experience Carnival with confidence and clarity. That's it for me. Until next time, stay beautiful.